So, this is my male cosplay challenge, day 10. This cosplay was actually originally something I set up before for a presentation at my college in my education class. It's hard to see with the sunglasses on, so I'm going to take these off. But I wear these because I did my presentation on Anne Sullivan. Anne Sullivan, well, Anne Sullivan was an American teacher. She was a teacher who was known for, here, I'm going to scoot back so you can actually see my signing because I'm going to sign, who was known for teaching a girl named Helen Keller. She was known for teaching Helen Keller. Helen Keller was a deaf, blind girl. As I catch my foot on my shoe. Helen Keller was having a hard time being taught. So she was being spoiled. And Anne Sullivan was one of the few people who was not accepting her being spoiled. And so, to explain more about Anne Sullivan. Anne Sullivan, when she was 5 years old, got actually, that was right. Trachoma, which left her partially blind. Hence why I was wearing the glasses. I wear the sunglasses as a fact that she was blind. Anne Sullivan was born in, trying to think about it would be 1866 in Massachusetts, and she died in 1936 in New York. Anne Sullivan attended Perkins, as I misspelled that, School for the Blind. From 1880 to, I believe, 19 something. I don't remember when. So, Anne Sullivan became a friend and was not only the teacher of Helen, Anne was her friend. Anne helped Helen understand the world. So, I personally had a fascination with Anne Sullivan. Anne Sullivan was an amazing human who probably doesn't get nearly as much credit as she should for all of her great accomplishments. Helen Keller ended up, I believe she was the one who actually started it. I believe she started it right after Anne Sullivan passed away. She started a foundation. I just know that there's a foundation called the Helen Keller Foundation, which the Helen Keller Foundation does talk about trachoma, the disease that Anne Sullivan had. So, Anne Sullivan had a lot of impact on the world as a teacher, and she was someone who I thought of her as a hero that very rarely gets known. So, this is my Anne Sullivan costume.